Hi guys, welcome to Kyle's Fashion Tips. Today we're going to turn these into this. For this, all you'll need is 2 t-shirts, a pair of scissors, fabric or normal, and a needle and thread. To start, cut about an inch off the bottom of both of your old t-shirts. Then cut your 2 tubes so that they end up as 2 long strips of fabric. So now with your 2 strips of fabric, just place them like this together, but so that the bits that you don't want people to see are on the outside and the bits that you do want people to see are on the inside. So it should just look like that. Now it's time to thread your needle, so get yourself some thread, any colour will do, cut some off and then thread it through the tiny little hole at the top of your needle. This can be really tricky, so if you're struggling, just wet the end of the thread and that should help. So, once you've got your needle threaded, pull the thread all the way through so that you've got about an equal length of thread either side. Turn it upside down and then do a knot at one end. Once you've done this, you can start sewing. So just get your 2 bits of fabric together as we have them before and just start pushing the needle through the 2 bits of fabric, make sure it catches on both, and then just start looping it round as you can see. And you'll notice the little knot you did a minute ago catches just at the bottom so that the thread doesn't come all the way through and it all stays together. Keep doing this along both sides of the bit of fabric until the pieces of fabric are firmly sewn together. Like this. So now you have your tube that looks like this. You have to turn it inside out so that you can't see the stitching that you've done, so it doesn't matter how messy the stitching is. Now this might take a while, but keep at it and it will keep you distracted. So you literally just sort of open up the top a little bit and then just push the fabric through so that you start getting a nice little tube. If you're really struggling, you can get a pen or a pencil and just put it into where you're doing the tube, and that can help you to kind of push it through. So, now that you've got your tube all turned the right way round, you need to iron it so that you can see both colours at the same time when it's a hair tie. Make sure you get an adult to help you out with this bit. So, now that you've ironed it flat and you can see both colours at the same time, you need to measure it on your head. So, you just take it round on your head and then tie a little loose thing just here so that you know where you're going to put your flower. And then once you've got it positioned where you're going to want your flower, just take it off your head and just put a little stitch, just literally up and then down a few times through where the fabrics meet so that this knot stays together. Once you've sewn the knot, then just start twisting together the 2 long strands. Once they're all twisted together, loop it round into a flower and making sure you cover up the ends so that no one sees them. Once you've got your flower, just put a few extra stitches in to make sure that it's secure. And now you've got your hairband all done with the flower. Comment down below if you've got any questions or what you'd like to see next from my fashion tips. Thanks, bye!